Oh, whoa. So the OnlyFans documentary, I found a really cool New York apartment. Good morning. It is a rainy day here, but surprisingly warm out. It's like 75 degrees and raining. Not that you guys really cared, but I'm still gonna go work out, but I'm gonna get a ride this time instead of walking. And then I just have a bunch of stuff to edit. Being here is almost like a challenge of going through everything I've been putting off editing and finally doing it because I have nothing really to shoot here. So we got some good stuff done yesterday. The cruise, which was months ago. Now I have to do voiceovers for that. Very much I don't want to work out.
Don't show me.
Okay. He's getting a haircut. I'm sad about it.
Emo Sam today.
All right, I must be getting back into shape because that workout class actually went by pretty quick today. And I think I worked really hard. Feeling good. I didn't want to work out today because it's so gray out. It's always nice once you're there. Okay, I showered and am getting ready. It's another day of editing for me. I just gotta plug away at this video and get it done. I don't, like, here's a little thing about motivation. You get more of it when you finish something, but it's such a catch-22 because how do you get the motivation to finish the thing in the first place? Like, I'll be honest, I really don't have the motivation. I'm not really excited to edit this video that much because I sat on the footage for way too long. I should have edited it immediately after I shot it because then it's just way more fun. Now I know though when I finish this video, I'm gonna be like most likely pretty motivated to make another one. So sometimes it just be like that with motivation and you gotta rely on habits and discipline like I did today for working out because I did not want to today, but now it's kind of a habit while I'm here to just go to Orange Theory, so love that. Hey, ready to go. I'm gonna go edit at a coffee shop actually, but real quickly doing a voiceover here. Okay, so here's my project file and you can see here I've got like quite a bit of voiceover notes. So we're just gonna go through all that. So that way at the coffee shop I can think of basically anything I forgot or change my mind about, add background music, and then I'll do basically another revision of the video. That's kind of how it works when I edit. Okay, let's do this. I feel like I've already talked about this before, but this is just what I'm doing today. Testing. Okay, cruising has long been a style of vacation. All right, I just finished the voiceover and once this video is done, I've decided I'm going to open up the OnlyFans documentary, okay? I've gotten so many questions about that still and I haven't really addressed it and I'll just explain now. Sorry, it's kind of messy in here, but this is not my condo. Anyway, just don't judge, okay? So the OnlyFans documentary, here's the deal. My friend Erin and I started working on this during COVID when things were still pretty closed and I was still living in LA. We shot so much footage and made like a 20 to 30 minute long sort of cut of this. And honestly, we had enough footage we can make a like probably a full length documentary. And then basically me and Erin kind of got into like a disagreement of where it should live. I just wanted to get it out there and post it on YouTube and he wanted to kind of try and get it onto a streaming platform. So it kind of got stalled a bit because we didn't know what to do with it. Like I also of course wanted it to go on like a Netflix or something like that, but I didn't think it was really the quality that they'd be looking for. And I know with something like Netflix, typically it just takes a lot longer. Like they would probably go in and be like, we need to shoot more, and it would be like a whole other year and more time working on it. I kind of wanted to be done with it and like get it out there because OnlyFans, it's not really like my passion. I thought it was an interesting topic and it definitely was like pretty interesting to learn about and make videos about, but I'm not really like that passionate about it, to be honest. I'm just not. So we definitely got stalled on that. And then once that kind of happened, we had this 20 to 30 minute cut. I ended up getting jaw surgery and renovating the Palm Springs house. And it really just got put on the back burner with all those things. I thought I would have a lot of time to edit it after jaw surgery, but I just had no energy after that. So I still have this 20 to 30 minute cut and every once in a while I'll show it to someone and I'll be like, dang, this is a really good video. I need to post it. But there are a few things I want to fix still, and every time I open it up it's like missing files and it literally takes so long just to open the file because it's so big that I put it off and just keep putting it off. But I just need to finish it because it actually like is weighing on me, just knowing like I have this huge file on my hard drive and I can't delete the project file until I finish it. So I do want to finish it. I want to get it out there because it's good. It definitely feels like the hype of OnlyFans has really died down. Like, do people even care anymore? I don't know, but I still think that the video is good and interesting, so I still want to upload it. I don't really care if it does super well. I feel like it's sort of more of a like portfolio piece for me of like my editing and videography skills. It looks really cool, I think. But I want to get that done. So on this trip, me being in South Carolina, I'm really trying to like tie up loose ends of projects that are just unfinished, and so I can like have my mind clear to start a new one, because I've been not doing that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to get lunch and edit some more, so let's go. Also, if you guys are wondering where Sam is, he's editing at his loft office space today, but I didn't want to edit there because I have to do these voiceovers and take some calls, and I just don't want to do voiceovers when like other people are there, because it just feels like a disruption. Like, they'd have to be quiet, and it's honestly just like cringe to listen to someone do a voiceover. Off to the coffee shop. Alright, so the coffee shop I was editing at closed at 2 p.m. and then I walked to another one and it was closed all day. So I'm back here at Sam's condo. I took over his workspace. He's at their loft. I have my whole voiceover set up here, so that's nice. This chair is so comfy. I have been underestimating how nice it is to have a nice comfy chair to edit in. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm so tired today. I don't know why, but I'm trying to edit this anyway. I just thought of another video tip I'll give you guys. I'll just do this whenever I'm editing if I think of something. For my voiceovers, I record it with this microphone, but I always make a couple adjustments after that too. So you'll see the voiceover here. You can see it right there. If I were to just record it and not do anything to it, it would be a little flat sounding. Final Cut has this voiceover enhancement tool. So I pretty much always overlay that. I do punchy female and then I turn it up, probably like 6 to 12 decibels, and it just makes it louder and more punchy, I guess. That's how they describe it. I think it just sounds better. So give that a shot if you do voiceovers. I think it will make it sound better no matter what microphone you're using. All right, I've decided I want to do a segment on this vlog where we apartment hunt on Zillow. Today we'll apartment hunt in New York. I look on Zillow all the time for apartments in New York and then like places to buy in Seattle, because how I feel is like if the right place popped up to buy, I would want to do that because it's a better investment, but the inventory is just so bad, there's not. But then if a really cool apartment popped up in New York, I would be down for that too, and then I would just wait on buying something in Seattle because I'm already doing like a Joshua Tree thing anyway. So that's my thought. Anyway, let's see, because currently it's been slim pickings on apartments. I saw a TikTok that showed that just a lot of people are trying to move, so there's not like as many good apartments. So let's look. Let's take a look. Basically for New York, I personally would be okay with having a studio because I feel like you can just go out and about a lot. I feel like it's not really as much about the apartment, but I would want it to have natural light. I think a well-designed studio could work. Anyway, okay, let's take a look here. I put in Brooklyn and like kind of lower Manhattan area because personally that's just where I would see myself living and where people I know live. I definitely wouldn't want to live in Midtown. Ooh, I like this one. Super modern. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. But let's see which one. Studio for $3,150. They really started with like the best photo, but you know like that is not what it looks like. Not really good photos of it at all. No floor plan. Okay. And it's in the financial district, which I know a lot of people say is boring, but I personally would be fine with it. Whoa, look at this one in Brooklyn. Modern, love it. Oh, 1 bedroom. Corner unit. This one's nice. I don't know if I'd really want to live in Brooklyn. Like if I was only gonna live in New York for a year or two, would I really want to live in Brooklyn? I feel like really better to just send it and live in Manhattan, you know? I feel like Brooklyn is more of like settle down type area. But I know people that like it. I'm sure it would be fine actually. Ooh, I like this one. Lots of windows. Interesting little sleeping nook. Actually, I kind of like that. I'd be okay with putting up like a curtain thing and making it a sleeping area. I've seen people do that in a way that looks nice. A building with amenities. Oh, a cool rooftop view. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at the street view. Wonder if it's close to like subway lines. Seems like it would be. Go back into Manhattan. Here's a studio that looks pretty good. Modern kitchen. I don't really love like the dark finishes of things. I personally just don't feel like it's my style, and I feel like it doesn't look very good in videos either. So if I was like recording in there, which I totally would, I just wouldn't really ever be that happy with it. I feel like you can't be too picky in New York though. Whoa, corner unit, love that. I've seen better kitchens, but like it's got a window, so that's nice. I just like that it's a corner. That one looks pretty nice. I thought apartments in New York weren't as crazy as I now have seen. Prices for renting went up everywhere, but I'm realizing like some of my friends probably pay like $5,000 a month in rent, and I'm just like, I just can't allow myself to pay that much in rent, because it's like at that point, buy something. But in New York, that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense to buy something. And I can also see it with my friends who also are influencers. In a way, if they're living in a nice apartment, people kind of like to watch it. Kind of like a messed up thing, you know what I mean? It sort of justifies spending a ridiculous amount on rent. I don't know if I can do that. Ugh, I don't know. I'd be okay with the studio, I think. I would want just a modern studio in a modern building. It can be small, but I really just don't ever want to see a cockroach or a rat. And I know people are probably gonna think that that's so ridiculous, but that is my priorities. I want to feel like it's clean and nice, but it doesn't really have to be like that big. And it doesn't have to be the most prime location either. It can be like a little bit out of the way. That's fine. Okay, back to editing. Oh my god, it's already 4:30. We're gonna get dinner at a place that is so funny because it's like they literally copied Catch. If you guys have seen that trendy place in LA or New York, and I'll take a video because it's like they went there and like, let's recreate this in our town. I love it though.
And I'm wearing a different shirt.
And his hair is cut. Thanks, kind sir. That's what I mean by the catch. So it's April Fool's Day today, April 1st, and Sam had an idea that would be kind of funny for like an Instagram post. So I'll show you behind the scenes of it. Maybe you guys have seen it by now, because I'm sure I'm getting this vlog up like 2 weeks late. So pretty much what we're gonna do is like CG in a Tesla bot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would be called.
We're working on a video and we've got like a Tesla bot, but he's very dirtied up.
Yeah.
But it helps the realism of it. We're gonna add the CG in.
Oh, should I wear a microphone, or I guess it doesn't matter, it's just
Make it look as
Instagram.
fake as possible.
Okay.
What they've been doing with this thing behind the scenes?
Okay.
Or either FedEx did a really bad job, but comment below what I should do with it.
Been editing over here. This is my little workstation in this co-working space. It's not really a co-working space, it's their office.
That's the office. Stop them. Don't show it. We're in the process of moving.
Yeah, they're moving to a nicer, cool office that I showed in a different vlog. How's it going?
I'm pretty good. I'm gonna get in a mocap suit soon and record the motions for
Oh my gosh, fun.
Brendan had to go through and we had to undistort it, so this is what it looks like before. Very minor differences, but all that type of stuff throws off the track. You can see that. So you undistort the footage. He tracked it, which will basically allow it to represent the camera in three-dimensional space. It's actually really cool. I'll show you that in a second.
Cool.
And then we're gonna add the robot onto it, and I'm gonna play the robot. So I'm gonna wear
And people are gonna like
Similar
freak out once this is posted, I bet. My hope is that like when I post it on Twitter, somehow like Elon Musk ends up seeing it.
Hey, now that's not fair. I've been working on a Tesla video forever.
I know, and he would see that too.
It's crazy how much faster this is gonna come out.
He's totally gonna see the Tesla video that Sam was working on. Like that one is gonna be insane.
So here's an example of something we're working on where we have a character in a TV and then we're matching him. It's a fake character, but we're matching the real life character. It's true what they say, the TV does add 10 pounds. But basically we're doing the same process. We're gonna like wear, I wore a motion capture suit, it's over there, and we basically are matching the motions. So I'm gonna play the Tesla bot. We're gonna put it in 3D and then we're gonna render it. It's gonna take a few hours to render, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna get it going and then we're gonna work and then it will be done and we'll upload it.
Hey.
And Shelby's gonna do the sound.
And I've been getting more shots on my phone of like behind the scenes of how this Instagram reel thing is being made. Because I feel like people will see it and they'll be like, whoa, how did you guys make that? So it could be like a behind the scenes thing to post tomorrow or something maybe. Motion capture suit. Is this it right here? I think that's it. Mocap time. Oh, whoa. You can see it live. That's so crazy. Tell them how much this suit costs.
I don't wanna.
A lot.
Stick them together. And back into it a little bit. Right there. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Just before midnight and it's done and it looks so good.
You want me to,
Yay!
So long.
It really
took
did.
all day.
It took forever.
It was a whole day of work.
Yeah, it was.
I did it like 15 times.
And it looks so good. Hello, it's the next day from making that Tesla bot thing and it is blowing up on Twitter. I posted it very late last night on April Fool's Day because it wasn't done rendering until like 11:30. So it was still 9 p.m. on the West Coast. But yeah, it has like 700,000 views on Twitter right now. I really just hope Elon Musk sees it. I think that'd be really funny. But yeah, it is Saturday. Me and Sam just got brunch. I came back and showered and now I'm gonna go to the store and get some just like groceries and stuff for the week because I always like to have just at least breakfast food. Yeah, let's go do that because my parking spot's about to expire. Okay, it's very convenient that me and Sam have the same car because I get in here and I'm like, oh, it's just like so familiar. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and I realize you guys are probably like, what are you doing in South Carolina? Obviously visiting Sam. Was planning on being here for a while, a week and a half or 2 weeks basically, because it is more of a hassle to get here. There's not really direct flights from the West Coast, but coming from New York, direct only 2 or 3 hours, and I really just wanted to catch up on all the editing stuff I've been putting off. But I am starting to get a little bit like craving being somewhere where I have my own car again and like can go record some stuff, because I pretty much feel like I don't have anything to record here, which isn't totally true. I can maybe think of something, but I'm just like feeling a bit stifled in video stuff. Like I get very bored if all I'm doing is editing. Like I like editing in moderation, but I hate when it's the only thing I'm doing. So I'm just like, oh, it's also just a very cloudy gray day out. So I'm like just in a weird mood, I guess. But yeah, I'll go get some groceries. I found a really cool New York apartment this morning, but I think it's taken already. It was like a studio corner unit. It was so bright and nice. But yeah, I really am having a hard time deciding where to live. Tempted to jump the gun on a Seattle apartment because there's a ton of nice apartments in Seattle in like luxury high-rise buildings that are not super expensive compared to like New York or LA. And I'm like, dang, I just like want a place to put stuff and feel like I have a home base a little bit. But I also want a nice New York apartment to come up. Would be like so fun for a year or two. So I don't know. Or buy in Seattle anyway, whatever. I've talked about this a lot on this channel, but I'm like, I'm almost feeling homesick to have my own like spots that I don't have at the moment. I don't really get that homesick these days because I don't have like a home. So whenever I am somewhere, I just feel like this is where I am. Like I actually don't have that hard of a time with it, but I am feeling a little bit like I sort of just like want to have my, I don't know, my own spot to decorate and everything. All right, this is the grocery store here. It's called Harris Teeter. I just think it's such a goofy name for a grocery store, but let's go in. Oh my god, you guys, this is my favorite tea and I can never find it in stores, so this is amazing. I got stuff at the store and I'm gonna make a yogurt parfait for like a snack because honestly it's like probably gonna be dinner time soonish, but a little bit hungry now. All right, yogurt parfait looking good.